Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of our Starship Enterprise. Our mission, to rebuild the iconic Starship Enterprise and explore spectacular new worlds. To seek out new fans, new followers, and
to boldly go where no man has gone before.
We're to put back to space dock immediately, to be decommissioned.
If I were human, I believe my response would be, go to hell.
Hello, I'm Nichelle Nichols. You also know me as Lieutenant Uhura from the original Star Trek TV series and the successful film franchise. I'm offering you the opportunity to join our Project Enterprise team and help me rebuild my beautiful, iconic movie, Starship Enterprise.
I'd love to be able to extend my life. We've always dreamed of immortality, and we're afraid of dying and losing all of this. Do you think science at some point in the future will help us achieve immortality?
well, it might in the very distant future, Bill, but right now, you and everyone watching this video can achieve true immortality for just $20. Please watch the rest of this video to find out how.
If you build it, they will come.
The Enterprise will fly through space and time before you in all her magnificence. As you can see, the list of contributors will be projected on the floating screen, which will move across the spacescape as the Enterprise pitches, rolls, and yaws through her 3D environments. If you purchase my signed and personalized book, your name will be fired from the Enterprise onto the screen every time it comes up. And if you purchase the doozy, not only will your name be fired from the Enterprise, but your name will also be inscribed on the golden scroll to be placed inside the Enterprise in a grand ceremony covered in the media, and you will also receive a credit in our feature documentary, Beyond the Enterprise. But even if you contribute our minimum $20, your name will permanently roll up on the scroll that will always travel with the Enterprise, forever. Think of it, you will be immortalized well into the 24th century. This makes a truly unique and wonderful gift for a loved one, family member, or someone you wish to honor who has passed. What a lasting tribute and legacy for them. Remember, the Enterprise is guaranteed to remain in public view, traveling the world forever. As Catherine says,
"You'll be famous."
But don't dilly-dally, because we are actively seeking a corporate sponsor. And as soon as we engage one, this offer expires. So be sure to act now to secure your bit of Star Trek immortality. Have a look at all our fabulous premiums. I'm sure you'll find something you simply must have. Immortality and Star Trek fame can be yours for as little as $20. Now, how great is that? Please join us because we do need your help. I hope you have enjoyed having a peek at Richard Taylor's fabulous conceptual visuals. Okay, fasten your seatbelts because here's a bit of this. You can have your name fired from the Enterprise.
People will come
It's only $20 per person. The memories will be so thick, they'll have to brush them away from their faces. Oh, people will come. People will most definitely come.
Please join me in our fundraising campaign to get the Enterprise back into space dock where it belongs.
Absolutely, Nichelle. And if you don't want to pay attention to Nichelle, she's backed up by you-know-who. All right, let's run through these premiums, and I'll go through them fairly quickly because you can find out about each one on the website, all the details of each one. At the crew level, which is the $20 premium, not only do you get your name on the Scroll of Honor, but you also get an ebook, complete ebook of my 325-page Creating the Enterprise. But that's not all. You also get a printable file sent to you of our Hall of Fame charter member certificate. It's beautiful. And you pop that in a $10 IKEA frame, and look, you've got something like this. Isn't that nice? So, for 20 bucks, you know, it's not just immortality, which is a hell of a lot. It's, you know, it's the other stuff as well. For the $30 ensign level, you receive our beautiful embroidered patch, plus your certificate file, your name on the Scroll of Honor, and your ebook. For the $45 petty officer level, you receive a signed copy of my actual book, Creating the Enterprise, plus the ebook, plus the certificate, and your name on the Scroll of Honor. But for the $75 chief petty officer level, and who doesn't want to be one of those knocking heads together, you will have your name fired from the Enterprise. You receive a signed and personalized copy of my book, a free patch, and the ebook and certificate. And if you want to be a lieutenant, like Lieutenant Uhura, and who doesn't, for $125, you get the whole ball of wax. You get the signed and personalized copy of my book, the ebook, their certificate. You get the free 5-inch patch, but you also get our huge mother of all patches 11-inch patch. Just have a look at that. It's beautiful. Plus, your name is not only fired from the Enterprise, your name is inscribed on the golden scroll which will be placed inside the Enterprise, and you also receive a credit on our featured documentary, Beyond the Enterprise. As Catherine says, you'll be famous. For $175, you become a lieutenant commander, and you will receive a beautiful same-size print of the very last decal sheet that was used on the Enterprise. For $250, you become a commander, and you will receive a signed and personalized copy of my film script, Legacy, which takes off from the voyage home, and I think you'll really enjoy that. For $400, you become the captain, and the captain gets the business. You'll get a beautiful copy of our huge poster, a signed and personalized copy of my book, the patch, some signed photos, and especially 2 huge blueprints from Richard Taylor of the Enterprise. Just have a look at them. But please check out all these premiums on the website for full details. For $650, you will become a Commodore, and you can strut your stuff wearing this fabulous Stewart & Strauss jacket with our huge patch sewn on the back and our beautiful 5-inch patch on the front. For $1,000, you will be a Vice Admiral. You'll receive a signed and personalized copy of my book, the small patch, the large patch, our beautiful poster, several signed photos, Richard Taylor's blueprints, the last decal sheet, plus you get this very special numbered and signed card that lets you into any venue at the VIP level in which our Enterprise appears forever. You can pass this down to your kids and to their kids, and this card could be worth tens of thousands of dollars because VIP tickets to most of the conventions cost in the thousands. And you get to keep this baby. For $2,000, you become an Admiral, and I will airbrush for you an Aztec panel on the same material we will use for the Enterprise. For $5,000, you become Admiral of the Fleet and you get everything we have. Plus, you and your family will get to spend a full day working on the Enterprise with us, and we'll take you out to dinner at the end of the day at the famous Hollywood landmark Musso and Frank's. But again, please have a look at the website for full details of all these premiums.
Get in the closet.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad you're on our side. Can you handle that?
Oh, I'll have Mr. Adventure eating out of my hands, sir. And I'll see all of you at the rendezvous. Oh, and Admiral, all my hopes.
Our captain's crew consists of Richard Taylor, who designed the original movie Enterprise Starship back in 1978 for Star Trek the Motion Picture, and the peerless Jim Dow, who engineered and built her, both working closely with Gene Roddenberry and my good friend Paul Olson, who masterfully executed her original amazing pearlescent paint detail that cloaked her in a sparkling ball gown to knock the spots off of anything in the galaxy. I joined the Project Enterprise team to be part of the voyage, to connect with our dedicated fans and new fans, discovering the power and the beauty of the magnificent Starship Enterprise. We've been working hard at it for over 2 years, and we are now ready for launch.
Now we need directions. Excuse me, sir. Can you direct me to the naval base in Alameda? It's where they keep the nuclear vessels. Nuclear vessels.
Let me introduce you to our delightful Catherine for a look behind the scenes revealing the many incredible benefits of partnering with us on our journey. Hailing frequencies open. Go ahead, Catherine.
Thank you, Nichelle. It's a sincere honour and privilege to join a Star Trek legend such as you on our Enterprise journey, making this a grand experience for the fans far and wide. Here we are, 50 years into the future, and the incredible phenomena of Star Trek's exponential growth has now permeated the world over. Star Trek and the Starship Enterprise have embraced millions around the world with its engaging and very powerful feel-good factor, from inspiring our astronauts to actually become astronauts, to entertaining and drawing millions of fans into the fabric of its sweeping appeal. The phenomena of Star Trek has touched us all with its humour and universal ethics, so that anything to do with Star Trek comes brimming with that priceless goodwill stardust. And in the case of Star Trek, that stardust is the real thing.
You're not exactly catching us at our best.
That much is certain.
I have a hunch that we'd all be a lot happier discussing this over dinner. What do you say?
You guys like Italian?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
no. Yes.
No.
Yes. I love Italian. And so do you.
Yes.
Project Enterprise is the recreation of the iconic and much-loved movie Enterprise by the same team who created her initially in 1978-79 for Star Trek the Motion Picture. Only this time she will be 50% larger, now over 12 feet long and 200% more beautiful, and displayed flying through space and time in a 3D virtual reality environment that will travel the world, so Star Trek fans everywhere will have a chance to see and experience the beautiful Starship Enterprise up close and personal. Why do the original team want to recreate their memorable movie masterpiece? because their famous Enterprise was resprayed and damaged through its use in 6 films and sold off to private hands, leaving the huge Star Trek franchise stripped of its most valuable, loved and revered iconic symbol. Please have a look at the fabulous premiums you can receive for your contribution, and all of them will grant you true Star Trek immortality. You'll be famous!